Do you ever feel unnoticed? Is it time for you to be seen and heard? It all comes down to marketing. I don't care if you've been in your salon for a month, a year, or 10 years. It is about your messaging to your consumer. In this video, we're going to be talking about how to get your salon seen and heard. We're going to get you out of the race to the bottom. We're going to stop the discounting. We're going to quit with the best balayage ever. And we're going to talk a little bit about your culture and who you are and how connecting that to your consumer, it's really all you need to do. If you've not met me before, my name is Heather Coulis, and I am a salon coach, mentor, consultant, analyst, strategist, and all-round cheerleader for you. And I help ordinary salon owners become extraordinary leaders by helping them to see things just a little bit different. Smash the notification. I got some fun stuff to talk about this year. I'll see you on the inside. So I'm going to talk about two things. One is auditing your salon when they Google you and seeing what they see when they go salons near me. Like, I don't know if you're hashtagging all of your posts with your town. If you're not, you need to start doing that, because if I'm new and I'm just coming to your town, first thing I'm doing is I'm going, I need my hair done, and I'll go on to Instagram and I'll maybe just like hashtag the town. I'll see all kinds of hair on there. So I'm doing this last night and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, like so many of the salons that I know, they weren't even on there. And I'll tell you, the ones who were, they just absolutely dominated. So just a quick hot tip for you guys. If you're not putting hashtag your town on every single one of your posts, missing an opportunity. And furthermore, not only hashtag it, go and hashtag your town right now and look and see what's on there. It's all hair. I'm saying, as a salon owner, you need to connect with your community. It's one thing for your stylist. Yeah, we want them all to be engaged and putting their stuff out there on social media. We of course want that to happen, and they should absolutely be doing that. And if they're not, show them how. As an owner, you need to coach your staff. You need to help them. You need to pull them up. Don't be just going, kids these days, show them what to do. When you're hiring or when you have people working for you, sometimes they're not working there for forever. And then when they go, you want to at least have that running chance of connecting and keeping these clients that so many of the salon owners have marketed for. I'm just saying, hashtag all of your posts. Make them not all be hair. Say something nice. Oh my gosh, we all just need to be lifted up a little bit. Maybe a nice positivity quote. But you know what? I'm all about that. But if you go and you look at any of my quotes, my possibility, because I believe everything in the world can be possible. I just do. If you ever talking to me live and you just ever say to me, oh, I can't, because you and I are not going to get along, because you're going to get a lecture. Everything can be done. It's all possible. You'll notice on all of my posts like that, I put a little blurb. I try to make it a little bit personal and tell you what that meant to me. These fluffy cloud, quotes like, be kind. If you can be nothing, be kind. Yeah, I mean, that's great. But, I want you to know what that means to me. I want your community to know what those things mean to you, because authentic community connection and values-based businesses are the winners. They're the winners, and they're going to take away the prize in 2022. I promise you. And this isn't just my opinion. It's not just like I'm going, what I think. It doesn't matter what I think. I'm a bit of a nerd. I go and I spend a lot of time researching what moves today's consumer. So I'm just doing my job. Just like you cut hair, it's what I do. You need to really be rethinking how you can become and be known for the values-based business. For those of you in the ICANN Academy, all of those exercises that I put in there, they look like, whatever, my values, whatever. Listen, do them. I want you to really think about who you are as an owner, what you are. Build your salon to reflect you, because then it will become a good place for you to work. Then it'll become a happy place for you to work. It'll be like not one of those, I got to go to work today. It'll be like, oh, yay, I get to go to work today. You're building your world. And there's no such thing as work-life balance for any entrepreneur anymore. It is all going to be about harmony, because you spend too much time there to not be happy with everything that's going on. And if you're not happy with what's going on in there, you need to check it yourself. You need to go and have a little chat with the girl in the mirror, the guy in the mirror. You just need to have a talk with yourself and say, I built this world. And so I'm not going to whine about it. I'm just going to make the changes I need to make. And another thing in there, I talk about 3 levels of connection. You need to know your own personal values, to know what your community values are. What's your community outreach? And if you're not doing something, giving something back to your community, you got to give something back to the community, you guys. Like there's people out there that are hurting, but the right thing to do, because if you can give enough to each other too, you guys got to start lifting each other up, and we got to start having an atmosphere of love and kindness and respect for each other. But want to give back as much as you can to your community, and find what resonates with you, though. It doesn't just have to be, I'm a sustainable salon, I'm a wellness salon. What is who is the need, and stick with them for a year. I don't know if it's like your dog shelter. Maybe you don't like people. That's okay. I don't know how fond I am sometimes my own self. Maybe it's dogs. Maybe you're joining with all the stray cats in your neighborhood, break your heart. I don't care. But find what resonates with you and stand on the mountain and yell about that. If you're just yelling about the best haircut in town, everybody's got the best haircut in town, and we're all capable of the worst haircut in town too. So, you just can't be out there marketing your business on price. I got to have the better price, which you don't, by the way. We need to talk about that. We need to increase our prices. You know what? I went and bought groceries last week. $400. And the thing that's most bizarre about the $400 grocery bill is I'm single. So with those of you with kids out there, I don't know how you're eating. I don't know. It's expensive. I think that if you can bring more value, if you can just bring more value, pour out, and the world will pour back to you. It just works like that. So I encourage you to do those values exercises that are in there to find your own personal values, find out the values of the community, and lastly, your big impact. Come on, everybody in this world, you got something really genius in you. You've got your bigger picture. And for some people, it's education today. It's the educational system. Maybe it is human rights. Maybe it's world hunger. Maybe it's running a campaign for a compassion child. I've got 4. I can't even watch those. I can't even watch that. I can't even go to church anymore without just signing that up and bringing another one on board. But because it breaks my heart. And, everybody's got something that breaks your heart, and market to that. I know it sounds, I don't mean that in a callous way. I just mean there are people that will come alongside of people with like values, and they will do business with you because of who you are more than the haircut that you give them. And it's just true. They will forgive you a bad haircut. And don't tell me that there's not a single one of you who haven't run into a client in Walmart and gone, oh, I haven't seen her for a really long time. What up with that? And then all of a sudden, seeing people you don't even know, never seen them before in your life, and you have no idea, and you're in the back room going, hey, so does anybody know that does anybody know who that client is? We got weird people in our chairs. We've never seen them before, and we're not seeing our regulars. People are migrating. Empathy is the new currency. And so if you're not kind of marketing it and talking about who you are really loud, stand on the mountain and yell. I call it the noisemakers. So tonight, this is your quick noisemaker tip 1. And again, for those of you in the ICANN Academy, I'm uploading a sheet. There are going to be 2 sheets in there. One's going to be a step-by-step strategy for contacting your community values, like whoever it is that you want to connect to right in your local community. Mental health, come on. Those people, they need your support. Could be the Christmas fund. It could be the, family services, I don't know, YMCA, whatever it is. How do you reach out to them? Do I can get you? I can't do it. I just can't. But you can get in your newspaper. You can get on your news channels. They are hungry. Your local community news are hungry for good news. They want to see people doing the good things. But there's a way for you to connect with them. Maybe interview them. Interview the mental wellness administrator for, Sunrise Mental Health Facility. Interview them on your social media. Help them, because they're going to love the exposure, and people are going to say, you know what, I can get behind that. Because here's the thing, all things being equal, there's a million salons on your block. All things being equal, why am I coming to you? Why am I coming to you? Because you need something more to garner their loyalty than just doing the good haircut, because people figured out over the pandemic that they did okay. They didn't explode when they couldn't come to see you. And they wondered, were you just saying they had to come in every 5 weeks? Why were you saying that? Because look, I trimmed my bangs and they're beautiful. You think about this community connection thing. I want you to contact me if you want one of these. No, you know what? Come join the group. Honestly, go and join. It's the ICANN Academy. I've got to go in my Instagram. It's a beta program, you guys. So I'm stealing it out to you. It's like almost free. There's a noisemaker challenge. So the noisemaker challenge for this week is, and high five to Brandy, because that picture, take behind the scenes shots of what is going on in your salon. If you're wanting to hire, because that's the program I'm launching on January 6th, it's going to be the first program in the ICANN Academy, and it's going to be hiring today's stylists. But if you want, listen, if you want a team, you can't hire a team. You can only, team is by its very definition, people all going in the same direction, right? They're coming along beside you. So they want to see what you are about. And so in your social media, for heaven's sakes, it's more than just, and don't be discounting. I was going to say more than the discount. Don't be discounting. That's another one of the things. There's a better way. You can still do the deals, but there's a better way. When they're looking at your stuff, they want to know who you are. Do you know what? Your next best hairdresser could be in the home doing hair, because she doesn't want, all the stuff that goes on with salons, but she's watching you. And if you're about what she's about, your team will come to you. I want you to go into Google, and I want you to Google your salon. If you are not on the first page, you do not exist. And getting on the first page is not that hard. And hashtag your town on IG and see who's showing up on there, and start showing up on there. So that's it for me. I am out of here. This week is, I want you to take a behind the scenes shot every day of what's going on in your salon. Get a good group shot. Great. So anybody, just reach out if you like, or if there's anything I've said that you have a little bit of interest in, let me know. Have a great night, you guys.